Alright, welcome back to the Bullish Money Media channel. I want to do a video. It's more like I guess a rant. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but I did notice that, especially after the hard fork, more people are coming on to the Steemit network, which is wonderful and great. But I did notice in the comment section, a lot of people are demanding the follow for follow. Now, there's a couple of high-profile Steemians that absolutely hate follow for follow. They will just start, ranting away, and they may even comment back at you and saying, if you do this ever again, I'm going to downvote you, and I'm going to flag you, and I'm going to F you up and all that stuff, right? I mean, there are people on Steemit that really, absolutely, positively hate the follow for follow concept, and people who troll the follow for follow posts on this network. Now, I personally don't care. Okay, now you can come on my comments and request a follow for follow. I genuinely don't care, and I'm not going to penalize you for that. But since I'm giving you the respect to allow you the permission to do follow for follow on my channel, I am also going to give you the courtesy to let you know up front that if your content is crap, I'm just not going to follow it, okay? And I'm also going to let you know up front that while you can do that, I also reserve the full right to completely ignore you. So don't get butthurt if I don't follow you back, because chances are I'm not going to follow you back, because when you look at any situation in life, it's Pareto's law. Okay, I think I heard a duck fart, but see, this is why the video isn't very serious. But Pareto's law is serious. Pareto's law is very serious. It's the 80-20 rule, right? So only 20% of content creators on Steemit are creating 80% of the great work. That means that 80% of the work out there is complete crap, okay? And only 20% of the total aggregate work is actually content that is worthwhile. And so that's the whole Pareto's law concept. I believe it applies on Steemit. It applies pretty much in a lot of life concepts, okay? 80-20 rule. So based on the 80-20 rule, chances are, the probability is very likely that those people who are asking for the follow for follow are producing crap content. I think it's very rare. I don't think I've ever seen somebody asking for a follow for follow where their content was actually worthwhile. Usually it's just a bunch of like troll accounts, or just not really useful accounts, or in some cases it's straight up plagiarism. And it's like I get plagiarized, so why would I support a channel that supports plagiarism? It's like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So that's what I wanted to say. But if you do want to follow for follow and put that up there, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. A comment is a comment. I may not respond to it. And definitely, if you demand a follow, you're definitely not getting a follow for me. I may or may not respond to that, but if you're demanding, like, hey, come to my to my channel or to my network and follow, okay? No, I'm not gonna. No, not okay. I'm not going to do that. I don't respond with pushy demands. Don't tell me what to do. Definitely, if you come off towards me in even the slightly belligerent attitude, I'm not going to respond well, or I'm not going to respond at all. So just keep that in mind. The one exception I will make about follow for follow, or just straight up follow you and you don't have to return the favor, the one exception for that is if you are pro Second Amendment and you have firearms related content on your channel, then yes, please tell me to follow you, and I will follow you. But it has to be about guns, okay? It has to be about firearms or the Second Amendment, something substantive on your account that promotes the Second Amendment and the shooting sports. That I will definitely follow. So let me know if you have a channel like that, or if you have an account like that. Let me know, and I'll definitely follow. And I might even re-Steam, because I rarely re-Steam. But I might even re-Steam your work. That is a subject matter that I'm very passionate about, and so you're talking to me right here. Also, the other exception I make, and I probably should have mentioned this the first time, but I'll make an exception for Jesus content. Okay, Jesus content, I'll make an exception. If you have Jesus stuff and gospel stuff, I will follow you, right? Just like when Jesus said, follow me, yeah, I'll follow you. Not that you're Jesus or anything, but the exception to that exception is that I'm a rational, normal Christian. So please, if you belong to Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I just don't follow your theology. If you're Jehovah's Witness, I don't follow, we have sharp theological differences that I just I just don't cater to that. If you are deeply entrenched in Roman Catholicism, also again, I don't really support some central aspects of your theology. For example, I don't believe that the Pope is divinely inspired, or that he is the personification of God. I think that to me is a little bit of a heresy. So I'm not trying to offend anybody that is Roman Catholic. I'm just saying that I can't promote content that offends my personal sensibilities. If you want to spread Roman Catholicism, God bless you. That's your choice. Same thing with LDS or Jehovah's Witnesses or any other fringe Christian elements. You do your thing, okay? I'm not trying to preach at you. I'm just saying that I don't support materials that are not conducive to my own personal beliefs, that offends my own personal sensibilities. So those are the exception to the exception. But anyways, guns and Jesus, I'll follow you. Anything else, it's on a case-by-case basis, but the probability is pretty low.